Good morning, everybody. Good morning. It's Brother Eric, got Brother Chris here.
Morning.
Yeah, we're going to the Chicago Transit Justice Coalition CTA worker meeting right now, 10:30 a.m. at Culver's, 3300 South and Martin Luther King Drive. Hope to see you there if you're not already on your way. Real quick thoughts we wanted to share with you, and that is this field trip to Springfield. It's a joke. I mean, you're being scammed. It's not anything that you think it is. They're saying this is your time to speak up and speak out. No, we're being used. We're being used by political interests that care only for one thing, and that is the service to the billionaire bloodsuckers of the poor. This, number one, the bill, the so-called labor-made bill that we are going to be pushing for has zero mention of our working conditions. We all know
it grazes over safety.
It grazes over safety, right?
Yeah, safety could be anything.
Yeah, it's safety for them is writing us up for falling in their hazards.
That's what they consider safety.
Yeah, that's what it is. We're gonna make you obey the rules. We're gonna make sure that you're operating as per this, and this. Nah, we're not talking about. You know, you're not talking about that. That's not what you're thinking about, but that's what they're thinking about. Okay, as far as safety goes, that's it. The last bill, which wasn't so great either, was crap.
Well, it's not good. It's not good.
But
it had a seat. We had a seat at the table, a non-voting seat on a board that would be created to eliminate this bureaucracy. Boards, multiple boards, would be replaced by one, but we would have a seat where we could watch but not contribute as labor. One labor person out of all the millions that get one person to represent. But the thing that I felt that was wrong with that was there was no rider. I think a true board for transit should have the kid that gets up at 3 o'clock every morning somewhere in the south side, catches a bus to 95th, the red line to the blue line, all the way to the end to O'Hare, and works his job as a ramp agent at one of the airlines up there, could tell you more about the CTA than anybody at 567 Lake Street. And that's who needs to be on the freaking board, not none of these people, not reverends.
Right. These
not
are
preachers.
It's like, hey man, you voted, you donated to my campaign for mayor or alderman or whatever, governor, and now I'm going to give you a seat on the board. No, we want CTA workers and CTA riders on this board, on anything that's governing the Chicago Transit Authority, Metra, PACE. We, the workers and the riders, need to have a stake in it. We need to have a vote, a voice. We're going to have nothing. So you're going to go down there for this trip. God bless you, because your intentions are righteous.
No, and I think you can do this trip and feel good about it. Yeah,
do your trip. Yeah.
I don't 100% agree with Eric Woman.
Yeah.
This is a good thing. This when people get up, people speak, and people assemble in front of our politicians. That is not a negative. But like Eric's saying, though, what surrounds this and this, what's
the motivation?
No, I'm saying it's like I don't know what's going on. No, I got it.
The law is there to view, to read,
yeah,
but
I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It does not. There's nothing to it.
And the revenue what they're talking about is just shifting. It's not a matter of.
But they're not even explaining that to the workers, because that's going to affect workers. Okay, that's not going to affect billionaires. It's not going to affect companies. They're shifting the cost to the workers because what they want to do is tax the miles you drive.
Right.
Okay.
So the people without public transportation
will foot the bill
for those of us who can handle, 8 cars of filth on the red and the blue lines. So we're gonna cut this short. But you see, there's always disagreement, but there's always opinion. But really, I encourage you, Chris is encouraging you all, read the law, okay? When you go down there, understand what the politicians are up to, okay? And have demands, okay? Have clear demands. And if you want to break off from the group and go talk to others, do that. Just make sure you don't miss your bus ride home.
Yeah, it's a good place to coalesce. You're you're going to meet others. There's going to be 241 there. It's, to me,
other unions.
It's not a bad thing, but eventually we can do this stuff on our own without being just blindly led. I guess that's what we're not. I feel like we're being blindly led. Not enough information has been passed. Not 1 ounce, not one piece of information about this bill is understood by our leadership or disseminated down to us.
No study groups, no analysis.
And nobody asked our opinion.
No one asked, we have no say. That's what I was telling President
And the
Penny
rider, and the most important part of
Yep.
changing the CTA is that the ridership has to be involved in that conversation.
Yep.
It's not for the unions to go and say, oh, this is what fixes it. But there was no fix in this. There is no fix. This is just all about us going for money. CTA should be paying us 8 hours
and they're
paying for a bus. I mean, we have buses.
And they're gonna steal the money from us anyways. They stealing millions upon millions. I mean, just look at the clerks.
And
they
once
don't
again,
get their night
I'm
premium.
not down in this
bunch of thieves.
What would you call it? Protest, so to speak, or assemblance. I'm
Rally.
not down in it. I think that's always good. But what I'm saying is, hey, if we're getting money for the CTA, who are we benefiting? Okay, they're not going to trickle it down to us.
Nope.
This is like trickle down economics here. They're not. It's not going to get to us.
Nope.
We don't have a seat at any table, and we're getting on buses that our dues paid for. And then we're told we're not going to get paid for today.
It's crazy.
CTA should be paying for this.
And this is why, brothers and sisters, as executive board on Local 308, if I'm offered this day off with pay, I ain't taking it. So I ain't going. Because in my opinion, this is an insult to the members to pay for my whole day off. This is emptying our bank account. This is going to cost so much. Yet we're groveling for money for our no good, stingy, law-breaking, slave-driving employer. And all they're going to do, I guarantee you know what's going to happen this year? We're going to get the money for the boss, Chris. We're going to get the money. And they're going to say,
we didn't get enough.
We're at a physical cliff now. We're at a fiscal cliff, whatever the hell it's called. And now we're not going to hire any more full-timers. We're just going to have part-time apprentices for every single craft. That's exactly what they're going to do. I'm telling you, they're trying. Get ready, because I heard them say it. And our union leadership didn't speak up. The only one that spoke up was me. And they said to the management, we want to have apprentices on AM schedule now. So now, we need full-time jobs. We don't need any more part-time jobs here, but that's all they want.
Anybody who's listening in, even myself, I've been talking to people that just came up from customer service agents, which is a part-time job. My first question to them is, how many hours did you used to work? And everyone, a resounding, about 50 or 60 hours a week is a part-time job at the CTA. A way to exclude you from the benefits and pension that you should get for a full-time employee. They are taking away 3 part-time jobs from maybe a young college student or a young parent that needs the extra time. They're taking those jobs away and making a part-time worker. This just blows my mind. A part-time worker is working 60 hours a week and up. 60 hours a week. Put that in your brain and shake that around a little bit. That is unreal.
All right, y'all. We're here. You heard what Chris said. We're talking about poverty time jobs. Is that what they're going to... what happens if you bring that up in Springfield? Will they silence you? Will they send you back home on the bus?
Yeah, you be good in Springfield, though.
Be good.